Assalamu alaikum, I'm Dr. Mohamed Hamdy. I'm a consultant of obstetrics and gynecology. My teaching method is multimedia and PowerPoint presentations. Our subject is second trimester ultrasound. Our objective is to know what is the list that has to be checked in the second trimester by ultrasound, to know what is normal and abnormal findings, and to know what is right methods, how to. The examination list including fetal gestational age, fetal number, and the fetal cardiac activity, fetal presentation, amniotic fluid volume, placenta. Gestational age can be assessed by three things: biparietal diameter, femur length, and abdominal circumference. By biparietal diameter, we can use it transventricular view or transcerebellar view. The lateral ventricle view, as we see here, the falx cerebri in the middle line as a horizontal line, and we took the biparietal in the midline as a vertical line, crossing the falx cerebri in the midline. The thalamic view, and you here see in the thalamus and the falx cerebri, and you also take the biparietal diameter in the midline crossing the. The biparietal diameter we measure by taking the outer edge of the proximal skull to the inner edge of the distal skull, and this is after 14 weeks. Our abnormalities we can use the cephalic index by using this formula: biparietal diameter over occipital-frontal diameter multiplied by 100. It equals 79 plus or minus 8%. In some abnormalities, we see in the dolichocephaly is less than 71% and the brachycephaly is more than 87%. We can use it also after 40 weeks, and the measurement is the length. We're using the diaphysis or the shaft, but not the distal femoral epiphysis unclassified. The abdominal circumference we are using, this is the widest point in the abdomen through the liver at the level of the left portal vein or the stomach. Circular or shape, the plane shouldn't include the fetal heart or the kidney, and the stomach is usually visualized as a hypoechoic area on the left side of the picture. Seeing here the stomach as we see as a hypoechoic area at the left portal vein. The placenta, the most important thing is the placenta has a more echogenic pattern compared to that of the underlying one. And the most important is the localization to the cervix. If it is less, the lower edge is less than 5 centimeters from the internal os, we call it low placenta, or more than 5 centimeters, we call it upper placenta or normal, but we don't say placenta previa unless after 28 weeks. Amniotic fluid volume, we use it as amniotic fluid of volume to measure. This after 16 weeks is from the fetal urine, but before 16 weeks it's also from the placenta or amniotic membrane or umbilical cord and fetal skin. And we use amniotic fluid that increase from approximately from 250 milli at 16 weeks to 1000 milli at 34, and then declining to 800. The three methods to assessing the amniotic fluid is: number one is subjective, is by experience. Number two, single deepest pool, that we are measuring the single deepest pool and we see it in normal. If normal, it measures from 3 to 8 centimeter. Amniotic fluid index, we use it we measure the 4 quadrants, and if it is less than 5 centimeters, it classified as oligodramnous. If more than 25 centimeters, classified as polyhydramnios. Here is amniotic fluid index. We are measuring the 4 quadrants: right upper quadrant and right lower quadrant, and the left upper quadrant and the left lower quadrant, and we see if it is normal or abnormal. The cervical assessment is more important, that we use to measure the cervix from the internal to external os, and it is more easy in the early and the mid pregnancy when the bladder is full. The length of the cervical canal is less than 30 millimeters to the proximal part is dilated. Cervical incompetence should be gender determination, and it is very important that we are to tell the patient that it is not accurate 100%, and we must take care if those not wishing to know the sex of their. Maternal anatomy, we must record any abnormality in the maternal pelvic anatomy like fibroid or adnexal mass. Our quiz is: what are the methods to measure the amniotic fluid index? Thank you.